guys, Mrs. Ferguson outside, May 5th, May 6th. Let's check the time there. On a sunny day, and I'm going to read to you Truman. Now, can anyone tell me what kind of animal Truman is? If you had Mrs. Murray for 2nd grade, then you know what kind of animal Truman is. Hang on, I got some other little students here listening to the story today. Here, Rob, can you bring me Gus, Gus, and Gypsy for story time? He's gonna bring me Gus, Gus, and Gypsy. They're walking around. Let's see, we can see Gus, Gus here walking around. Gus, come on over here, buddy. I don't know if you could see him that far away. We'll get him over here though for you. Okay, let's get the camera set back up again. Alright, let's get started on the story. Can you bring me Gypsy and Gus Gus so we can show the kids? Because we're about to read Truman right now. We're recording right now. And she's hiding in between some of the flower pots over there. She likes to go over there. Here she comes.
The hitchhiking seal.
This is Gypsy, and look, someone's getting a ride. Now, I wonder who's traveling faster, Gypsy or the snail? Look at that. There's Gypsy. Say hi, guys. And she's going to hear the story, too. And here is Gus. He's going to hear the story, too. Say hi, Gus. There he is. Hello, Mr. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right. Here we go. They're right there. Can we see them? There they are. Gus says, I want to hear this story. And Gypsy's going, I'm giving my friend a ride to the store. I'll be right back. I'm going to go pick up some leaves and grass and flowers and stuff. Gus, where are you going? He's walking right into the camera. I want to be on TV. Oh, all right, he's walking around behind. And there's Gypsy. Well, this snail's pretty smart, huh? Hitching a ride. There you go, girl. All right, now it's time for me to read our book. Here we go. Truman. Let's go to page 1. It's kind of bright out. I hope the glare is not too bad, but it's just so nice out. I had to wear my sunglasses, but here I am underneath. Hello. Truman was small, the size of a donut, a small donut, and every bit as sweet. The camera angle's kind of weird. I'm going to have to turn the book around and do all that fun stuff. Here we go. He lived with his Sarah, high above honking taxis and growling trash trucks and shrieking cars and the number 11 bus, which traveled south. Woo. Do my best to get the pictures in the full frame of the camera. Truman never honked or growled or shrieked at anything or anybody. He was peaceful and pensive, just like his Sarah. Pensive. That's probably not a word you've heard or used often. P-E-N-S-I-V-E. So I want you guys to look that word up and then you'll see what it means. He was peaceful and pensive, just like his Sarah. And the glare at my end makes it hard to tell if I'm even getting the picture on the camera, so yay! One day, Sarah ate a big banana with her breakfast, clipped a blue bow in her hair, and buttoned up her brand new sweater. And then she strapped on a backpack that was so big, 32 small tortoises could ride along in it. 32 small tortoises. Well, he's not so small anymore. But Gypsy is, but she's taken off like a gypsy. But 0 tortoises did ride in her backpack. Sarah placed 7 green beans in Truman's dish, 2 more than usual. Oh, they love green beans. She kissed her finger and she touched it to his shell and she whispered, "Be brave." And then she left. I think I have to show you guys what Gus is doing right now. Hang on. He wants to read the book too. Let's see. Where are you, Gus? There he is. He's walking across the cover of the book. Huh? He wants to read it. Of course, I would have a tortoise who wants to read a book, right? Okay, let's get back to our book. So she left. Not to worry, she left before and she always returned, but this time the backpack was particularly big, and Sarah looked particularly pensive. And that banana and that bow tie, and, well, let's not forget about those extra beans. Let's see if I got this in frame. There we go. He's just sitting here now. Well, that's when Truman saw something he had never seen before. Sarah boarding the number 11 bus going south. And the bus roared away. Truman waited for Sarah to return. He waited and waited. He waited 1,000 hours, tortoise hours that is, until he could wait no longer. He would go after his Sarah. He would catch the number 11 south, even amid the honking and the growling and the shrieking. Even if it seemed impossible, I'm going to show you this picture why it's impossible for him. Bonk. He's inside of a terrarium. That's when he noticed the rocks. 3 rocks that had always been there. Any predictions? What's going to happen here? Well, ordinary rocks, but they now seemed extraordinary. Right, who predicted this? Ta-da! I bet some of you did. And the arm of the couch, and the pillow propped just right, and that tall, tall boot, and the rug. Let's see, he went across everything. It helped him get down to where he needed to be. That glorious, endless rug. It was a long trip for him. Without Sarah, their home seemed vast and uncharted and unsettling. Truly unsettling. Oh, things are scaring him. But perhaps most unsettling was that Truman could no longer see the taxis or the trash trucks or the cars or the number 11 bus. And which way was south anyway? Now the sun hung low like Truman's head and heart. Just then, right there, it's a dandelion. The which is a tortoise's favorite food. And then, vroom, screech, whoosh, up floors and under doors. Truman heard it. It was a bus. It was time to catch the number 11 South amid the honking and the growling and the shrieking. Yet standing there in that ray of light, Truman felt peaceful and pensive. And brave. But just as he was about to slip under the door through that opening barely the size of a small tortoise, Sarah! She spotted him shining like the sun. "Truman," she cried, and she scooped him up, and she said things like, "Oh my goodness, and you, and how did you ever even, and you're amazing." Sarah kissed her finger, and then she touched it to his shell and tucked him back safely in his tank, where he was peaceful and pensive and proud. And later, just before bedtime, she read him a story. Look at the book. The story is called Truman. Now Truman knew that one day soon, he and his Sarah might travel south to see new sights and hear new sounds and think new thoughts. Here she is, going to school, and she has Truman at show and tell. We called it sharing when I was in school. It's sharing day. And they would think new thoughts together. The end. Well, did you like that, Gus and Gypsy? All right, Gus apparently has decided it is nap time, and Gypsy has decided it is time for recess because she took off. Oh, I think I see her legs under the table. All right. Her gypsy legs. All right, so that was Truman. That's a cute little story. I like it. Just a sweet little simple story. But I wanted to read it because I wanted to show you my tortoises. That's the two little guys I have. They're only about 2 years old. But I have another story I'm going to read. Nobody Hugs the Cactus, that has a tortoise in it also, but it's a big full-grown tortoise, which I also have. I'm going to find him and show you him when I read the other book, because the tortoise in the other book is a big one, big desert tortoise. These are little desert tortoises. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next book. Hopefully it'll be Nobody Hugs the Cactus. I'm going to grab it so you can see the cover. Here it is. Ta-da! All right, we're going to read that next time, but with my other buddy, Hansel. He's the big guy. He's about as old as me, so he's a big fella. You're gonna see. Actually, I should put him next to Gus and Gypsy. You can really see how big he is. All right, I'll see you later.